Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Saturday, the 27th of January. With McShane, one of the passages we read is from Esther chapter 4. The story is that young Esther has become the queen, and some other official decides he wants to exterminate the Jews, and he's given the go-ahead. Mordecai, Esther's uncle, hears about this, and he sends a message to Esther, and he says, "You're in the palace, you have the ear of the king, take this message to him and get him to stop it." And Esther's response is, "I can't do that. The royal protocol is that the king has to ask for you, and he hasn't asked to see me. If you go into the king's presence uninvited, you are going to be executed unless he extends his scepter to you. So if I go into the king's possession uninvited, I'm putting my life at risk. He may well have me executed." And Mordecai hears this news, and we're told, when Esther's words were reported to Mordecai, he sent back this answer: "Do not think that because you are in the king's house, you alone of all the Jews will escape. For if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place, but you and your father's family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this." And as I read that, I thought, what a wonderful idea. Who knows but that you've come to your royal position for such a time as this? Now, there are very few of us that have any kind of royal position. Those are few and far between. But we all have a position of some description. We all come to a position in an organization, in a community, in a social group, in a family, wherever it is. We all have various positions. And who knows but that we have those positions for a time of crisis. And so often when there's a family in crisis, and I've seen it time and again, when somebody in the family dies and people come to talk about a funeral, the Christians have a presence and a peace and a calming influence on the rest of the family. Who knows but that they have that position for such a time as this. And I believe that we all need to be praying to God and saying, "God, use us. You brought us to these positions. Use us when it's right. Who knows but that we've come to this position, whatever that position might be, for such a time as this." So be encouraged to be available to be used by God, where we are, in whatever way we can, doing what he calls us to. Be blessed.